been a while. Haven't seen you for a long time. Okay, first, just a quick recap, because I haven't done a video for a long time. The trader started with 15,500, and then it went up to 29,000. And that's when I last reported. And my goal was to hit 30, and I can tell you I failed. Now, I run several populations at the same time. And the main reason for that is it's good for testing purposes. And also, I'm always looking for the next latest and greatest population that's going to do well on the market. And something very unusual happened, which is they all started to lose money. And so I lost about 6,000 pounds. And after that, and since they were all losing money, I thought, okay, this is a market change. This is a change in the character of the market that has not been captured by the trader. So I closed it down. So I closed down for 50% profit, which of course is not that bad. On the whole, I'm quite pleased. So that was in September. And then two things happened, which has caused me not to run it with live money since. One was my move to Taiwan caused a lot of trouble with the broker. I was with FXCM. I decided to go with Oanda because they had a much better connection. And I had already built a connection with Oanda, which was working fantastically. But when I moved to Taiwan, Oanda said, oh, you got to close your European account, which I'd had for 15 years, and open an international one. Okay, no problem. Except they didn't deal with British pounds, which is what I was using, and they no longer had the connection that I was so fond of. And so I'm going to have to completely reprogram the connection part of the trader in order to link up with the new Oanda. Because they don't deal with British pounds and because they don't have the connection that I like so much, then it becomes a question of why Oanda. The second thing that happened was a so-called green investment fund became interested in the trader. And what that meant was that they wanted to test it. So they opened an account. I linked up my trader to their account, and they've been testing it. I haven't really heard anything from them. It's up 25%. They started with 100,000 demo pounds, actually, UK pounds. And it's last time I looked, it was at 125. So it's doing well. That's since we opened in November, so that's a 2-month gain. Another element to this whole thing was that over the last year, I've been working 7 days a week. So 5 days a week in Taipei, 2 days a week up in the mountains. Now the work isn't arduous, but it does take my mind away from other things I might be doing. And so I haven't been as productive as I hoped I would be. That's going to change in the new year. So my goal for this year is to make this trader available to those who want to use it. And I've had a number of requests. A number of people have wanted to get in on this. But the problem is investing is a very heavily regulated industry. And so to do it properly, it's going to take considerable assets, among other things. And I'm thinking of crowdfunding it. I'm going to look at different ways. The investment firm that showed an interest, they haven't said no yet. They haven't said yes either. But I'm going to move ahead on my own anyway, assuming a no. And if it's a yes, then we'll go from there. Another possibility is mirror trading, where I hook up with a broker and the trader will trade and everyone can just ride on its coattails. So we'll see. I started recording this on December 31st, but it's now, I think, January 2nd now. It's a few days. I was quite busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to record. But yeah, hope everyone has a great new year. A remote interest. This is a two-legged dog who really loves chasing rocks. So I'm about to throw one from this two-legged dog. It's not mine, it's someone else's, but here we go. Bye-bye two-legged dog.